Joyful Music Therapy is a place that serves people with special needs of all ages, from little ones, early intervention, all the way to geriatrics and even hospice.
This is Aura.
Tamala Ponder is a board-certified music therapist in Orlando. She understands the transformative power of music.
A lot of our kids with autism, they can't speak. They can't have a conversation with you, but there's something about music that taps into the brain that they can just flow. They can be comfortable in music. They can sing full songs when they can't have conversations with you.
There we go, that's it.
Jonathan is one of those students who found in music a way to express himself.
When I first saw Jonathan, it was in a school setting. He was very isolated, he wasn't engaging. I didn't really know if he was getting anything out of the music. And then one of his teachers told me, "Oh, Miss Tamala, he sings your songs all week." And so I kind of realized that there was something there, even though he wasn't socially interacting with me.
Jonathan has been working with therapists since he was 2.5. That's when he was diagnosed with autism. We've tried everything we can to help him have a connection to other people. When he started playing the piano, we saw him light up. And I think that's what every family wants for the child with autism. They want to see that spark, that you can make a connection and have a bridge to them and what's going on in their brain. We saw him blossom. We saw his confidence level go up. We saw him happier. It's been such a change for him as a person. It's been such a joy for us. Our home is filled with music.
Tamala works with people in a wide range of ages. That requires different approaches.
There's a lot of services and a lot of activities for young children, that early intervention age group and that school age group. But once they get to about teenage and that young adult age, there's not that many activities for socialization. And you know what? Old MacDonald Had a Farm is just not appropriate for them anymore. And they're really into pop music, and they love to sing, and they love to perform. So I said, you know what? Let's start a choir. And I talked to a couple of the parents about it, and they said, sure, we would love it.
The Joyful Voices Choir sings at community events. They've even appeared at Orlando Magic Games.
You will never meet a group that is more encouraging of each other.
That's okay, shake his hand.
Maybe sometimes somebody comes in and they're feeling a little shy, or they're feeling a little down, or they don't want to sing their part or something. And they'll all be like, yeah, come on, you can do it. And it's really building that group community, that group cohesion that I had always wanted.
I didn't say.
5 of my friends ended up joining the group. Showing music makes me feel inspirational. It makes me feel happy.
My favorite part is singing with my friends.
For Tamala, the benefits of her work go beyond just teaching music.
The goals that we have for that individual are not just to bang on a drum or play the piano. It's increasing attention to task, increasing fine motor development. So if we can give them a way to calm themselves down through music, or learning how to breathe deep, then that's going to help their everyday life. I'm overwhelmed sometimes because I feel so blessed that I'm able to use my passion for music and my love for people and wanting to make a difference. It's to make their life better.
See full episodes of One Central Florida the first Thursday of each month at 8 p.m.